Hello, this is Carlos Igreja, and this is a C# project. This is the order of precedence. So the order of precedence is basically how the arithmetic is done. You have parentheses, which come first, and then you have multiplication, division, and modulus, which are the next precedence, and then finally the addition and subtraction is done. So over here, as you can see, they're all subtraction, so there's no precedence. So what happens is this will subtract this, then that will subtract that, then that will subtract that. And this one here, same thing. Addition and subtraction are the same level of precedence, so this will just go right across. Now this one has division, so division would actually be done first, and you can see there's an addition here, so this will be done last. So basically any division can be done, so the first division that comes up will be B and C. So it looks like I have a 2 divided by 3, and then that will be divided by 4, and then that will be added to 1. So as you can see by the fraction here, so yeah, is basically 1, just whatever the fraction was. So if I take a calculator, I guess, and did that out, it probably get something like 1667. So 2 divided by 3, and we get this number, and then divide that by 4, and we get the 167, and then obviously we added a 1, and that's how we got this number. So division and multiplication is on the same level of precedence, so it would go by the first one. So B divided by C, which would be 2 divided by 3 times 4, and then we'll add a 1. So same thing, and then again here. So what is, I think I found to be the trickiest was the modulus, because I had in my head, the modulus does division and then whatever the remainder is. So I was thinking, 1 divided by 2, and then whatever, the remainder. So if you go over it, you might think, you go over to a calculator and do 1 divided by 2, and the remainder is, this, but no, that's not how it works. It's actually already reduced, so it's already a remainder. Yeah, that's probably just confusing. So basically, 2 divided by 3, or 1 divided by 2. So 1 divided by 2, the remainder is 1. It's already reduced, so whatever is on the left side is going to be the remainder. So basically that's if it's smaller, if it's larger. So if it was 3 over 2, now we get a remainder of 1 as well. So that probably still confusing. But yeah, so it goes in once, and then basically take 3 minus 2 is 1, and that's the output. But with the other case, 1 over 2, 2 goes in 0 times, so 1 minus 0, 2 times 0, you get 1 minus 0, or 1 minus 0, is still 1. Whatever is up here, if it's lower, it's already the remainder. It's already, yeah. So that's what happens. But like I said, it's not like, you know, it becomes a 0 or anything. So it can be very confusing, the modulus. But basically, rule of thumb: if this is smaller, then that's the number it's going to be. If it's larger, then, you know, so I'll pick like 13 or something. 13 divided by 2, and so this is going to go in. Obviously, the remainder will be 1, right? So it's going to go in 6 times, and then 13 minus the 2 times 6, which is 12, equals a 1, and then 1 will be the result. But, you know, basically, if 1 over 2 is still 1, because 1 is already a remainder, it's already reduced, basically. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to explain it. Basically, yeah, that's how the modulus works. Let's see if I can show that here. So yeah, 1 modulus 2, the 1 will, yeah, the 1 will come down. 1 modulus 3, 1 will come down again, and then 1 modulus 4, 1 will come down again, and we get 1. Because this is basically, you know, 4 goes in 0 times, 0, and 4 times 0 is 0, 1 minus 0 is 1, and that's basically the modulus. That's, you know, probably the most confusing thing of this. The rest is just arithmetic. Remember to do your anything in parentheses will be done first. So if you want that done first, you can specify that specifically. I want this to be done first, you know, so put parentheses, and anything in parentheses will be done first. And you know, just remember that parentheses come first, then multiplication, division, and modulus, and then the addition and subtraction is done last. And that's pretty much it for this program. Yeah, I just wanted to cover the modulus. I'll cover it a little more. I have even some comments here. So as you can see, this 225 modulus 5, what happens is 225 divided by 5 goes into that 0 times, so that's why I have a 0 here. So 5 times 0 equals 0, and then you take this number, you know, minus whatever the multiple of this and this, pretty much. So that the numerator minus the 0, you still get the numerator again. Yeah, so this practice this formula if you're still having trouble. This is the formula you should practice to really get a grasp, I believe. So how that works. And yeah, hopefully this was helpful. That's the Precedence. This is yeah, pretty much intro to C# stuff. Just basic output and basic arithmetic operators and the order of precedence. So thanks for watching.